Everyone says diversification matters until 7 stocks started carrying the entire market. The question is it a wise investment choice or is it a ticking time bomb? If you don't know what diversification is, it is essentially pooling some of your money into different asset varieties to minimize risk. If that was a little bit confusing, think about buying ingredients for a cake at a grocery store. Every single ingredient is important for the cake to taste good. Too much egg, it becomes a rubbery, smelly cake. Too much baking soda, your cake rises too much and tastes terrible. Diversification can be different for everyone. Some people like an aggressive stock market portfolio or a chewy cake, and they chase big gains, while some like to be ultra defensive with their investments and like a squishy, spongy cake. The only common balance between these two investing styles is the S&P 500. You might be wondering why. The S&P 500 has 2 very special characteristics which attract any type of investor. The first one, the index has historically always recovered from a market crash. And second, nearly 35% of the index is allocated to the Magnificent 7. 35% of the index is allocated to 7 companies? That's over 1/3 of the whole index. So why are investors of all kinds flocking to buy this unstoppable index? Let me break it down. The Magnificent 7 consists of Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Google, and Apple. All 7 of these companies have a few traits which are most likely the reason why people are still investing in the S&P 500. One being, all of these companies are a lead in technology. And when I mean technology, I mean AI. Whenever you hear someone talk about AI in the market, you will hear so many heads turn. The second reason being, all 7 of these companies have a stable financial health. The third reason being, all 7 of these companies have an extremely strong brand recognition. When you hear the word Apple, you immediately think of the iPhone. When you hear the word Google, you immediately think of the search engine. When you think of Amazon, you think of the online shopping store, etc. Fourth reason being, their business models are in high demand and the innovation these companies have are well above the average market. And the fifth reason being, all of these companies have a market cap or stock market worth of over $1 trillion, with the highest being Nvidia, which hit a $5 trillion market cap in 2025, but has fallen a little bit below since then. These qualities of the Magnificent 7 give it the special name. Now, back to the lead question. Is investing in the S&P 500 reasonable for every investor? My answer, no. It is not reasonable for every investor, but given all the data about the S&P 500, it is definitely a good starting place to get your toes dipped into investing. If you want to see future videos where we go into detail on each Magnificent 7 stock, please like and follow us to show your support. Thank you and have a really great day.